Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for being on today's live. Today, we are doing 5 baby steps to financial freedom. My name is May Duldalau. Blog is yesfinanciallyfree.com. Wherever you are watching this, thank you so much. If you're on YouTube, then subscribe to the channel, Creative Abundance Now. If you are on Facebook, like the page, share it with your friends. And if you are on Instagram, then go ahead and click on the link in my profile. Share this with your friends and followers. Okay, so my name, like I said, is May Duldalau. I live in Waikiki. That's in Honolulu, Hawaii, with my 6-year-old son, Jordan, and my husband, Jamel. And we have 2 condos here. This one I live in, and we own another that is an Airbnb business also in Waikiki. The reason, and I want to share with you a little bit about myself, because I didn't used to always be so good with money. I used to have over $40,000 in credit card debts, and that's not just one credit card. There's like 8 different credit cards and personal lines of credit, and I used to not own any property, and that was in 2011. In 2016, I paid off all that debt, and I was only working a bank job as an assistant, making about $34,000 a year. So it's not a prestigious job, wasn't a high-paying job, and I ended up improving our family's net worth by $500,000. We paid off, like I said, I paid off all the debt in April. We were making almost $500 a month in passive income, and I quit my job the day before Christmas in 2016. I became a full-time mommy, part-time finance freedom coach, clients on how to create financial freedom as quickly as possible. I taught them what I did, pay off debt, but don't focus on that. Focus on creating increasing your net worth and becoming financially free, which is way more fun. All right. So that's my story. I share it with you to let you know that you can make a difference in your life. You can change your financial future. So today I'm sharing with you 5 baby steps to do so. But before I begin, go to the blog, yesfinanciallyfree.com, and join the email list. That list, I email out what I will be talking about live every weekday at 9:30 a.m. Hawaii time, 3:30 p.m. Eastern time, and you get a free ebook, Working Parents Guide to Financial Freedom. So go to yesfinanciallyfree.com, click on, go to the right side and join the email list. All right, and I also have a lot of blog posts. The full blog post of today's topic is also there at the blog. So click on the link if you want more information, if you want it written out, you want to see it real fast. And sometimes I write it in more detail. So it's better to go check out the blog. Today, baby step number 1. So I don't know about you, but when I was in debt and I had all those financial problems, I really wanted to be financially free, but I had no idea. Like I was like, how do I do it? And I started learning, and I noticed that if you do baby steps, you can get there faster and quicker than if you don't. Okay, so let's go to baby step number 1. Baby step number 1. Now take the baby steps, because every time you take a baby step, you will get better and better with your finances, and you will get more confidence because you actually did a baby step and you completed it, and you will feel good about yourself, which will get you going on the next baby step and the next baby step. And after you take enough steps, you will eventually become financially free. So that's the whole concept. Baby step number 1 to financial freedom is to read and understand, or listen in the case of this live video, what it is to be financially free. So the first baby step is to understand what it is to become financially free. So I'm going to tell you that right now. All right. So once you listen to what I say and you understand it, you've already completed baby step number 1. Yay, right? Isn't that great? Super easy. Financial freedom is when your passive income, and that passive income means income you make from investing, all right, is equal to or greater than your expenses. So let's give you an example. Let's say you have a rental property and there's a manager running it. So you don't run it, the manager does it, and it makes you $500 a month. Amazing, right? That's super awesome. Congratulations. And let's say you have stocks, and those stocks pay you $500 a month in dividends. All right. And then let's say you also wrote a book and it pays you $1,000 a month in royalties. All right. So you have 3 streams of passive income. Now I'm just making up examples, okay? Just so you can kind of understand. So that means total, because you get 500 from the rental, 500 from dividends, and 1,000 from your book royalties, then you make $2,000 a month in passive income. And that's money that you don't have to work for. All right. It comes passively. All right. So that's important to understand what passive income is. All right. So you get this money. Now you also have to pay expenses, right? You have to pay rent, or if you own maybe a mortgage, or if you don't have a mortgage, maybe property taxes, you have to pay something, right? To live somewhere. You have to pay for your electricity, your phone bill, your internet access. You have to pay for food and clothes. Yeah, medical insurance, car payments, car insurance, gas. There's on and on, right? Whatever you have to pay for to live your life. Those are your expenses. If your expenses are $1,500 a month, then you are financially free because you already make $2,000 a month in passive income, right? So you don't have to work a job. You get enough money in to pay your expenses. If your expenses are $2,000 a month, then you are financially free, right? Because you make $2,000 a month in passive income. Now, if your expenses are $3,000 a month, then you are not free yet, but you will be free if you could either decrease your expenses or increase your passive income, or both at the same time, and then you can become free. So that is how to become financially free. That is the definition. You need two basic things. You need to have passive income. That's really important. And then you need to have your passive income be equal to or greater than your expenses. All right? Understand? Any questions? Okay, that's baby step number 1. You are done. Congratulations. Baby step number 2 is write a goal for your financial freedom. Write it down on paper. So here's one idea. You could write a sentence like this. On or before January 1st, 2021, I am making $3,000 a month in passive income and I am financially free. All right. So that's one way to write a sentence. If you want to just copy that sentence and just change the date and the amount of money, go ahead. So just write it down. So we will do it together. Right. So go ahead. See, do it now. This is the key. Do the baby steps. So just get a piece of paper. If you have a little whiteboard thing like I do, get one of those. Or your smartphone and write your goal. So on or before January 1st, 2021. And I write it a little differently. I'll just write it the way I am making $3,000 per month in passive income, and I am financially free. I wrote it. Did you write it down? Write a goal. Write down your goal. So figure out your number. How much money do you need? You don't have to, overanalyze this. How much do you pay out in expenses every month? And write that number, rough number, and just estimate if you need to. And write a date. Pick a date, guys, and write down your goal. All right? So that's baby step number 2. See, if you followed along with me, you're done already. See how easy this is? But it's really important because you want to set goals and you want to know what you're doing. Why are you setting goals? What is your goal? Now you have a very specific goal. You're talking about passive income. Baby step number 3, pay yourself first. Okay, the key to financial freedom is to pay yourself first. I learned this from T. Harv Eker. I took his seminar, Millionaire Mind Intensive, which is now called Millionaire Mind Experience or something like that. And you can read his book, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. And he talks about paying yourself first. Also, Richest Man in Babylon by George Clason has the same idea. Pay yourself first. What does that mean? Most people who have financial issues are not paying themselves first. They're paying other people first. They're paying their rent or their bills first. You should, if you want to be financially free, take aside money you make and put it aside in your own savings. Pay yourself first. Okay, so that's baby step number 3. Baby step number 4 is to make your first stream of passive income. Okay. Actually, baby step number 4 is actually schedule a time every month where you're going to come back and reassess how you're doing. Right. So just do that right now. Get in your calendar and be like, on this day, 1 month from now, at this time, I'm going to schedule 1 hour of my time. Maybe it's early in the morning before your kids make up. Maybe it's at night. Welcome to the live. Maybe it's late at night when your kids are asleep. Schedule a time when you actually really have time to go back and see how you're doing with your baby steps. Okay, how you're doing toward financial freedom. 1 hour. So schedule it in now. So get your phone or whatever you have to do and schedule a time. Okay, so I actually have time in the mornings where I do every month I do an assessment. So I already have a time scheduled for me. What about you? Pick a time, set it. Baby step number 5 is make your first stream of passive income. Okay, now baby step number 5 takes a little longer, so I made it number 5, but it's not hard. So the easiest way to make passive income is to create a high yield savings account. You can find them online. You just Google high yield savings account. Okay. And you Google that, find one you like, open the account, pay yourself money, the money you're paying yourself, put the money in there. And then you're going to make interest. All right. Pick an account that is FDIC insured. All right. So look for a bank that's FDIC insured, pays at least about 1%. Right now, high yield is 1%. It's not super high, but there's a yield. Put the money in there. You will make interest every month. And that interest is your first source of passive income. Okay, take the 5 baby steps to financial freedom, and you will feel awesome as you start making passive income and learning the next steps. If you need more information, I highly recommend you take the 7-day Finance Freedom Challenge. It helps you create 2 streams of passive income in 7 days. It costs only $7. So go to yesfinanciallyfree.com if you're interested. Go to the products tab and take the 7-day Finance Freedom Challenge. Have a great day, guys. Aloha, and thank you so much for being on the live. I will see you again.